My Lords, I have to confess to being slightly surprised by some of the comments in favour of Amendment 1, and I'm certainly speaking against Amendment 1, and very strongly in support of Amendment 2 in the name of my noble friend Baroness Bennett. And it seems to me that this is absolutely no time to be xenophobic and exclusionary, and to suggest that the majority of migrants come over here on the basis of greed is to ignore the fact that the vast majority come over here for a place of safety and a place where their children are safe, not just themselves. And of course, they come over here because they are absolutely desperate. Who would face that sort of crossing in a rickety boat if they didn't have to? And it's worth reminding your Lordship's House that some of the forebears of your Lordships actually benefited from, as refugees, from the welcome that Britain extended to them. And when we look at these migrants, we have to accept that we bear some of the blame for their situation. It's not as simple as, oh, it all happens abroad and we bear no responsibility. But in fact, of course, we sell arms to repressive regimes, and we have to understand that that has consequences. And of course, we use far more than our share of the Earth's resources, which means other places have less than their share, which also creates refugees, environmental refugees. And of course, we meddle in other people's wars. I mean, we do not have to go to war in far-flung places. What we should be doing is to make sure that the world is a more secure place. Now, I would also like to say that I benefited hugely from freedom of movement when I was young, and I would like my grandchildren to do the same, and the thousands of other young people that are reaching the age when they want to travel and want to visit other places and learn about other cultures. And I think that it's absolutely unfair that we ban this opportunity for young people when we had it ourselves. And finally, on Amendment 1, I would like to say to the noble lady, the Minister, that as I have said and will never tire of repeating in your Lordship's House, ending freedom of movement is not the will of the people. You cannot assume because people voted Brexit that they were voting to end the freedom of movement. I and many others from the left voted for Brexit, but we did not vote to finish off freedom of movement. So please, no more of this stuff about it's the will of the people. It absolutely isn't. So going on to Amendment 2, I very much think that we should be seeing this as an opportunity to show the government and nationally the people of Britain that ending freedom of movement is not something that is desirable. It's actually something extremely undesirable. And so I, for one, will be voting for it.